Hello again, Clean My Space Nation. This week's video is going to suck because we're talking about my least favorite cleaning task, vacuuming. Whether you love it or whether you hate it like me, it's still got to get done, as we learned in last week's video. So this week, I'm going to teach you how to become a vacuuming virtuoso in 5 simple steps. Oh hey, at the very end of this video, we're going to try something new, and I'm going to be reacting to some of your comments from last week's video. So stick around to the end and let me know what you think. All right, let's get to it. Most vacuums come with at least a few attachments, and it's wise to get familiar with them so that you can leverage their functions to save you time and effort. All of them have a specific use, so let's quickly cover off what each one does. This allows us to get right into those tight corners and spaces, as well as under things that we couldn't otherwise reach. So a lot of times you'll use this to clean your baseboards or those areas where the wall and the carpet meets. The name says it all. Use this to vacuum your upholstered items and your drapes. This will have soft bristles bordering it, which protects hard surfaces like tile, hardwood, and stone from getting scratched by the power head mechanism, which is designed specifically for carpets. So this attachment acts almost like a broom with a vacuum attached to it. This is great for cleaning areas like keyboards or picking up dust on other items so that you don't have to dust them. This is what's used on carpets. It has a brush which spins around and digs into your carpet fibers to pull anything out that shouldn't be there. This is what gets you those nice cut lines. In some cases, you can adjust for the pile of your carpet, high pile or low pile, so make sure you do that. Now, I recommend doing all of your attachment vacuuming first, then moving any furniture out of the way that you can so that you can clear the floor for your full vacuum. And then once that's done, you can replace all of those furniture items when you're finished. The right tool for the right job is my motto, so make sure to use the right vacuum attachment for best results. We've talked about this tip in a few previous Clean My Space videos, but it's so good that I had to share it again. Carpets harbor a lot of odors, especially for all of you pet owners out there. So to tackle the stanky carpet blues, all you need is a generous sprinkle of baking soda over your entire carpet and let it sit and work its magic for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now, after the time has elapsed, you simply vacuum it all up as you normally would. This also helps deodorize the vacuum canister, so, why not? We also learned last week that baking soda can help loosen carpet fibers a little and release pet hair. Double rainbow. You'd be surprised at how well baking soda works on carpets, and you might want to consider doing this routine every couple of months just to keep your carpets in tip-top shape. Nothing showcases a freshly cleaned room quite like vacuum cut lines. For the 3 minutes before someone walks all over the carpet, if you know what I mean. Now, believe it or not, there is actually a proper way to create these lines, and I thought I would share my routine I teach my staff at my cleaning company with you. I call it the W pattern. Yes, you've heard me talk about the S pattern for years now, but the W is something I was keeping in my back pocket until now. And this is how it works. Divide your room into sections if it's really large, and always start in the far corner, so the corner opposite from your exit point. Position your vacuum canister behind you and the wand in front of you. Nestle it right into the corner. Now, hit the power button and pull straight back to the end of your section. Now, go right back over that line you just made and finally pull back on an angle. Then, repeat until you get to the end of your section. By doing this, you do 3 passes over one section, which is the optimal amount to get you a good solid vacuum in. And of course, you won't step on a previously vacuumed area, and you'll create those beautiful magazine-worthy cut lines. Once you get to the end of your section, pull everything back to the beginning of your next section and repeat. You should vacuum yourself out the door. Vacuuming is not a race, and as much as I would like for my vacuuming to be done and over with as soon as possible, it is really important to take your time and allow as much bric-a-brac or schmutz to be sucked up into the vacuum, and the only way to do that is with slow, deliberate passes. Also, vacuuming can suck a lot of energy out of you, and if you do it too fast, you'll burn out. And that's a bad feeling when you've got a lot of it to do. Okay, now this one might sound simple, but it's a handy tip to avoid you vacuuming yourself into a corner. You always want to start your vacuuming at the opposite end of the room in accordance with your exit point. That way, there won't be any footprints on your freshly cleaned carpets. Do you notice a trend here? Also, you want to make sure you plug in your vacuum to the outlet that is closest to your exit point. Keep repositioning the plug or get an extension cord if you have to. That way you never walk over a clean space. I'm telling you, once I got this one, it all clicked in. Let me draw a scholarly comparison here for you. I find vacuuming is similar to olives, a 50-50 love-hate relationship. About half the people I know hate vacuuming, like me, and the other half love vacuuming, like Chad. By the way, I love olives, he hates them. Well, let's see if this is true with this week's comment question. Do you love vacuuming or do you hate vacuuming? Leave your responses in the comment box below because inquiring minds want to know. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video and click this button right here to begin your journey to a cleaner life. Also be sure to check out cleanmyspace.com where you'll find more cleaning tips, tricks, and other cleaning goodness. And while you're there, you can also sign up for The Dirty Dish, our monthly newsletter available exclusively for people who sign up on cleanmyspace.com. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, this one was really interesting. It came from The Only Nikki, and she said, I just bought a carpet off of Gromit's website a couple of weeks back, and it's amazing. It works wonders on our kitty's favorite chair. I'll put a link to it down below. It's like a block that has rubber nubs on it, and you basically use it in lieu of like a squeegee or something else, and I watched a video on it. It actually seemed really cool, so you guys can check that one out. And a lot of you guys mentioned that you don't have, here it is, Googie writes, Melissa, love the video. However, would you have any alternatives to the pre-dryer treatment? We don't usually have dryers in Spain. Oh, but you have so many other amazing things in Spain. So sunny, we just let the clothes dry under the sun. Well, that must be nice. So my answer to her and to all of you who don't have dryers is this. If you don't have a dryer, you have to shake like a madman or a madwoman. So shake the clothes really well, wash them, shake them again, line dry them, shake them again. So it's all about shaking, and you'll also get some really good exercise in while you're shaking because that probably is going to work your arms pretty well. Anyway, thanks for your great comments. Keep them up. I love reading them. I love your questions. And if you guys like this format, I can try to respond to some of your questions from last week in this format. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys very soon.